In this video, I conducted a huge 60-person game of drawing telephone. Here's how it works. I draw a picture of whatever I want. Not too basic and not too complicated. I give a blank sheet of paper to someone who tries to replicate that drawing without tracing it. Then person 3 tries to copy person 2, and the chain keeps going until we reach 60. I did the same thing earlier this year with 50 people at a speed cubing competition. The results of that were interesting, to say the least. Now I'm at New Zealand Nationals, and I thought we'd upgrade to 60. How much more can it devolve with an extra 10? We shall see. But first, I gotta draw something. I was too scared to do it with Sharpie, so I did it with pen first. But basically what I've gone with is a tree with a, I guess, evil face. A bit of a smirk with downturned eyebrows. A little bee on the side as well. I made the leaves a little complicated and drew some squiggly lines on the bark, just to give it room to make things interesting. And a hill in the background that I could only assume would disappear. And so here's what the original drawing ended up looking like. Pretty run-of-the-mill image there, but let's see what happens to it.
I made that really pointy. That's gonna turn into something, I think.
I'll play this.
Yours has definitely gotten closer.
Yes.
Straight line to all of this.
Oh yeah, that's going...
Okay, sure.
It's gonna turn into one straight line.
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like after 15, a mere quarter of the way through. I think it's pretty hard to tell that it's a tree at this point, but still a pretty recognizable bee on the right, and I'd say it's still a clear face in the middle. But let's continue on and see how this thing goes.
Dude, that is so off. Oh my god.
It's just a little spread out to the side.
Yeah, I want to take this off. Look how high it is.
No.
Okay. And here we are at the halfway point. All resemblance to the original picture is completely lost, but there are some things you can track, which I'll show you afterwards. But for now, let's continue with the drawings.
Alright, let's do this again. Oh, the pressure's on me.
This is the most important one.
That's not great, is it? Oh, let's just finish off this sad face. Yeah, looks like a boot turned into a fish.
It's really hot.
Like a shoe. There we go. Okay. And, yep.
We did time.
We did
Oh, wait, no.
that little line there. I think you
And
covered all the bases.
There's a little dot.
Yeah,
There we go.
that's pretty good. quite legendary that you're doing this with a broken hand.
It's not broken, just sprained.
Okay.
Oh my god, it is degraded so much.
There's about one thing in there you can tell what it
Did
is.
my dot go? My dot's gone.
There's a couple dots.
That's not what it looked like when I
They
did
said
it.
15.
No.
And they were like, yeah, we got a couple tables for you.
That's not remotely what it
I
looked
said
like.
20 minutes.
No.
Oh, a bit longer than that.
Oh, there's a frowny face.
It's a frowny face.
Yeah. That wasn't there before. Thanks, Alex. That was the last one, by the way. It's been about 2 weeks since I filmed this, and I find myself in the unique position of remembering almost nothing about what the 60th drawing looked like. I also haven't seen the first one since then. I have a pretty good idea of what that was, but I'm gonna try and draw both of them from memory. I think that'll be fun. The original that I did was a tree. Had a bee and a face. I can kind of see it in my head, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna be quite far off. I need some room on the sides. Oh, there was a branch coming off. Okay, I'm gonna start down here. We get a nicer close-up of it. Oh, this doesn't line up very nicely. I'm pretty sure there's one that goes like this. I'm not sure about this one. There's too much space on the right. Oh, I think it actually goes behind. We had the kind of an angry or like an evil smirking. I drew these eyes too small as well. Just random little lines. I know this is very far off. This is the gist of what I was going for. Did I? Yeah, I drew a little hill in the background. Now, let's try and draw the 60th one. This, I have no idea what it looked like. I don't know, it looked like some kind of animal. I'm just drawing, I mean, this is a fish, if anything. There was something up here that was like crown-shaped. Maybe something cat-like over here. No, they were like rogue dots. I'm gonna put a line there, and put some things up here. I'll leave it at that. I'll draw a dot over here. I really don't remember this at all. Let's go grab the originals and make a comparison. But before I do that, I thought I should show you the main event of this video. The full transformation from 1 to 60. So here it is. Well, that is a stark contrast. It might be hard to comprehend how it got here, but I've circled the eyes and mouth so you can track them through all 60 drawings. You can see at, I think it's number 44, the blue eye on the left just disappears completely. I didn't catch that at the time. Also, the bee disappears just by shriveling up. You can kind of see how the 3 squiggly lines at the bottom of the tree sort of morph into the frowny face. Also, you can kind of focus on any area that you want and see how it morphed into the way it became. But yeah, very fascinating the way things ended up. Now let's compare those drawings I did. So, this is number 60, right here. I mean, the crown is just in the wrong place. The dot's also there. Oh, I forgot about the smiley face. That was an iconic figure. I mean, we do have the rogue little dots, if you can call them that. I could see this turning into that eventually. If you compare like 30 to 60. There's not as much going on in my one compared to this one. But let's compare the first, well, this to the one I drew. Number 1 is, yep. Oh, well, I got this this line in the right branch. I just didn't draw any over here. Yeah, there's just fewer of them overall. This guy is way too skinny. This one kind of just looks better. This is the kind of drawing you might expect after like 5-6 iterations. I also tried to replicate 60 as if I was a participant. I left a bigger gap down here. That's why this circle was kind of squished in. Ta-da! There were definitely a lot of people who were more accurate than me. Not the best, not the worst. I'll take it. And that wraps up the video as well as 2024. So if you're watching this fresh out the oven, I hope you have a happy new year. Anyway, thanks for watching. Big shout out to everyone who drew something in this, and I'll see you in another video in 2025. Goodbye.